it's Laynie and welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing today? Leave it down below. You know I love hearing from you. I'm so sorry if you can hear my heater running in the background, but it feels like -20 here right now. So otherwise I would freeze. It's just way too cold down here. So she's running, okay? I'm sure you'll understand. Today we're gonna talk all things Valentine's fragrances. And on top of it, I'm gonna keep everything really affordable because I feel like so many of us are on a budget right now. I want you to smell so good and feel all the festive feelings that come along with Valentine's without breaking the bank. So if you are excited to hear about 5 fragrances that I think are great for Valentine's on a budget, make sure you stick around and make sure you click that subscribe button. Join the fam. You won't regret it. We have an awesome community here. I will try not to ramble, but you know that's almost impossible around here. All right, let's get going. I know Valentine's is one of those holidays everybody seems to love or hate. I personally love it. I got really lucky that I always had a dad who made me feel special on Valentine's. So even when I was single, I never felt like, oh, I hate Valentine's. I get it if it's not your favorite, but it will always hold a special place in my heart as well because my husband and I actually got engaged on Valentine's. And on top of that, my due date with my daughter was actually Valentine's as well. So I just love Valentine's. Might also be that pink is my favorite color and we just see pink all over the place on Valentine's, so it's right up my alley. The first fragrance is going to be the most expensive in the lineup. This sits at just under $100, so I know it is not cheap, but for niche fragrances, it is pretty darn affordable. So this will be the most expensive. This is by Letta. Stephanie Letta is a YouTuber here on YouTube. I really don't follow her channel much, but I do really like her fragrances. This is one that has grown on me just so much, you guys. Like, I didn't love it at first, and I wore it recently, and I'm obsessed. 16 Scenic Rose. And as it sits in your collection, it will just keep getting better and better and better. She's so good. Honestly, so good. So in here we have top notes of strawberry, pink pepper, and green tea. Middle of rose, pear blossom. Base, musk, vanilla, amber, and white woods. I got a lot of the rose at first and I did not like that. I'm not a rose lover, but I will tell you, as this has sat, I feel like the notes started to mesh more with the rose and it really became a beautiful part of the fragrance. And that's from a non-rose lover. This is definitely a pink fresh rose or a white rose. It's a watery rose. It's not dated or vintage. It's a really pretty, kind of soapy, clean, girly rose. And it plays beautifully with that strawberry note in here. I mean, really, it does something magical. The pink pepper in here is really nice. It just adds like this brightness, a warmth, but it's not like spicy or bothersome. If you're not a pink pepper lover, I usually do really enjoy pink pepper though, so take that with a grain of salt. I think the green tea latte is what she called it. I don't get super latte vibes. This is a bit smooth, so there is like a creaminess in that sense, but when I hear latte, I really think a lactonic fragrance. That is not what I get from this at all. I get a really bright, happy, fresh, ultra feminine fragrance that has a really beautiful musk, vanilla, amber combo. And to me, it is the strawberry, the rose, and those base notes that just blend so well. It is approachable, it is likable, it is also sweet and a bit dainty. This to me would really be great for a first date when you don't want to come across too sexy, too mysterious. You just want to be really sweet and pretty and likable. That is the type of vibe I get from 16 Scenic Rose. This has grown on me so much. I now absolutely love her. I just got sent a package by Pacifica, which just blew me away that they even noticed my little channel over here, and it is so appreciated. They sent me their brand new sugared apricot, which is available at Walmart. These fragrances are super affordable. I'm talking $15 for an actual perfume. That's unheard of anymore, and they're a clean brand, which I love. This one truly shocked me. I'm not gonna lie, by the name, I was kind of like, I don't think I'm gonna like it that much, but wow, I love this. Sugared Apricot has top notes of apricot, ginger, and peach, mid of geranium, jasmine, and osmanthus, and then base notes of vanilla, sandalwood, and musk. I feel like the notes on this one are a little bit misleading because reading that is not what I get when I smell it. This is truly smelling like a delicious sweet tart candy. Oh my gosh, I love this so much, and it just screams Valentine's. It's like the little fruity hearts with the messages on there. What are they called? What are those candies called? You guys know what I'm talking about. This is so delicious. The fruits in here are beautiful, and the florals are blended in so nicely that if you're not a floral lover, this works so well together. The standout for me in this is how it's powdery, but in the most fruity, yummy candy way. Truly, the powder coating on the outside of fruity candy. Oh my gosh, I want to eat this. It smells so good. If you want to be playful and flirty and still so feminine for your Valentine's activities, this would be such a good one. It's so fun. It's so playful. I think men would find this absolutely delicious. I find most men are drawn to very sweet, fruity, yummy type fragrances, and those are this fragrance. If you want to be smelling good from head to toe, take one of your fruity lotions, rub yourself down, spray yourself, and I think you're gonna grab attention. I think this one is gonna project really well. I haven't got to wear it, but on paper it really performs, which is a good sign. I was not expecting to like Sugared Apricot this much, and holy moly, I'm blown away. I cannot wait to wear this. This just might be my Valentine's Day fragrance this year, and that's saying something. That is Pacifica's new Sugared Apricot. As I was looking through my collection, I was like, I don't want to just repeat things I've already talked about. I have some fragrances that just are kind of Valentine staples in my mind, but I was like, I want to talk about something different. And so I'm looking through, and then I had this memory of wearing this at work, and a gentleman stopped me and he was like, I don't want to be weird, but you smell so good. And I was like, yep, this is one I've got to talk about. This is the Dossier version of Alien. I am not the biggest Thierry Mugler fan. I know the brand is so loved. I've had some in my collection. I've let them go. And then I was like, I don't want to spend full price on the actual Alien. I'm gonna try the Dossier dupe, and wow, this is beautifully done. From my memory, it smells very similar to the real thing. In here we have top notes of mandarin, cardamom, and orange blossom. In the mid we have jasmine sambac, cedarwood, and in the base we have heliotrope and amber vanilla. I would describe this as a unique, creamy jasmine fragrance. There's something so smooth about this fragrance that is very enticing and sexy. To me, this is one I would reach for more if I'm wanting that sex appeal on Valentine's versus like playful first date. This is a sexy fragrance. I'm a grown woman. I'm confident in who I am. Sexy, but I'm not trying too hard. The cardamom in here is a lovely spice. The orange blossom is feminine. I also love that ambery cedarwood has this kind of clean, soapy vibe to it. And I say that loosely. It is not like a pure body wash or an actual soap, but there's something in here. I don't know if it's the floral, the woods, what it is. It might be actually the little bit of mandarin in the opening, that little bit of citrus mixing with the creamy notes that makes me think fresh. And I do love fragrances that help me feel fresh when I'm on a date. I really think you will definitely grab your significant other's attention wearing this. If you're wanting a great sexy date night fragrance, I think ambery cedarwood is a great one. And it's also very affordable. Okay, I know you see the bottle, hear me out. Yes, this is Britney Spears' Midnight Fantasy, but I'm telling you, men love this fragrance. I think the most compliments I've ever gotten on any fragrance is when wearing Midnight Fantasy. She's cheap, she's affordable, and she's ultra likable, okay? Men love the sweet fragrances. In here we have top notes of plum, cherry, and raspberry. In the middle we have orchid, iris, and freesia. In the base we have vanilla, musk, and amber. For some reason, the original Fantasy just never did anything spectacular on me, but when I wear this, I get stopped and told how good I smell. And I think, again, it's because there's something in here and I don't know what it is that adds just that little bit of freshness. Like, this does have kind of a body wash vibe going on. Not in your face soapy, but there's something a bit fresh mixing in with the sweet perfumey notes that I think men really enjoy. And again, I feel good wearing something that I feel like I smell good in, but I also smell fresh in. I really think it is the plum note in here that makes this special. It does add a little darkness and a mysterious woman vibe without going like vixen. It doesn't do that. This is still fun, playful, flirty. Like, I would feel fine wearing this on a first date because it's still a fruity, sweet fragrance. This is Britney Spears' Midnight Fantasy, a great one for a Valentine's date night. This is just pretty and feminine and ultra likable. This is Flower Bed by Finery. You can find these at Target. I love this brand. This is a simple one, 3 notes: green apple, peony, and bamboo. This, I believe, is compared to Chanel Chance. Off of memory, I'm honestly not sure, but I do get kind of bougie vibes from this, so Chanel would make sense. There is something a little sophisticated and elevated to this while still being fun and flirty. The green apple in here, the bamboo makes this juicy and fresh and clean, but the floral in here is so pretty. It is such a happy, approachable, feminine fragrance. This is another one that I think would be great for a first date, or if you want something that still gives you those Valentine's feelings but is work appropriate. Maybe you don't have a date night planned. I think this would be a great reach because to me, this smells like the color pink. It would honestly be very hard to have a bad date while wearing Flower Bed. If you're still not the biggest fan of florals, I think this is worth getting your nose on at Target because the florals are done in a really pretty, modern way. This is happy, clean, and bright florals, which I absolutely love, especially this time of year if it's kind of chilly where you are. Sometimes I need something like this to perk up my mood because it's usually gloomy in the middle of February. This is Flower Bed by Finery. Let me know what you plan to reach for this Valentine's. You know I love to hear from you. I love your wares and your recommendations, so leave it down below. That is all for today's video. As always, you guys, please try to stay positive because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Mwah! I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.